The topic is infratemporal fossa. So in this we will be discussing the competency, that is extent, boundaries, contents of temporal and infratemporal fossa. So the picture showing the temporal fossa. So temporal fossa above is bounded by superior temporal line and inferiorly it is bounded by zygomatic arch. So the circle which is drawn shows temporal fossa. Temporal fossa boundaries. Boundaries are temporal lines and zygomatic arch. Contents: temporalis muscle, temporal fascia that overlies temporalis muscle, superficial temporal artery, superficial temporal vein, and auriculotemporal nerve. So these are the contents of temporal fossa. So that is the temporal fossa. Okay, above it is bounded by superior temporal line, below it is bounded by zygomatic arch. And the picture here, it is that is the base of the skull, and the shaded green shaded area is the infratemporal fossa. So we are going to discuss infratemporal fossa. So it is between the lateral pterygoid plates medially, zygomatic arch laterally, and above by infratemporal surface of the sphenoid bone and infratemporal crest. And that is the lateral boundary of the infratemporal fossa, that is ramus of mandible. So the picture showing that is what above the zygomatic arch, that is the temporal fossa, below the zygomatic arch it is the infratemporal fossa. Infratemporal fossa bounded laterally by ramus of mandible, medially by lateral pterygoid plate, in front by maxillary tuberosity. So these are the boundaries of the infratemporal fossa. So we will see what are the boundaries. So infratemporal fossa boundaries, laterally it is by ramus of mandible, anteriorly it is by body of maxilla. Medial boundary is lateral plate of pterygoid, lateral pterygoid plate, and a fissure that is known as pterygomaxillary fissure. Roof of infratemporal fossa is bounded by infratemporal surface of greater wing of sphenoid and infratemporal crest. Then coming to contents, the main contents of infratemporal fossa are the maxillary artery, the pterygoid venous plexus, otic ganglion, 4 muscles of mastication, and mandibular nerve. Muscles of mastication, except that is the masseter. Thank you.